Hi, Ronnie. Welcome to the Velikan Show.
Thank you.
We're here to talk about this Facebook group that you started, which was What Would Zaid Hold? Why did you start this group?
First of all, thanks for having me on the show. And frankly, I'm not sure what I did to deserve being featured on the show. All I did was start a Facebook group. Well, you've had, a guy who almost became prime minister. Anyway, why did I start the group? No particular reason. There wasn't any motive or serious intention behind it. Actually, just to maybe have a laugh, possibly at Datuk Zaid's expense.
Yeah, because as we all remember, the images, or rather the original image, was from the nut graph, and then it was evidently photoshopped.
Yes.
Yeah, and that kind of gave you the inspiration to ask what would people.
If you're aware of the story, what happened was the picture was photoshopped on an anti-PKR blog, and then it became a news piece, and I managed to find the original picture from the Nutgraph website, so I thought it might be a interesting idea to think of what else we could put in Datuk Zaid's hands. So basically that's just the intention to have some fun. And
did some people misinterpret this as being on Zaid Ibrahim's, that you were for Zaid Ibrahim or anti Zaid Ibrahim?
Yeah, I could see how people might think that, but the group is really non-partisan, although it has attracted a number of opposition or Pakatan supporters, as you can tell from the submissions, but actually I never started the group with the intention of it being partisan or partial to any.
It was really more of a social commentary.
I'm not sure if I would even say it was kind of a conscious thing to say something about something. It was just trying to be silly.
Why do you think so many people wanted to be silly? I mean, you had over 100 submissions.
Okay, I have personally, my reason is now the political situation in Malaysia is so heated, and when you read news sources, sometimes you get frustrated at what's going on, and I guess my intention was just trying to forget about all of that for a while, just to have a laugh, chill out, just be silly.
Has it attracted? Has the group attracted any kind of unwanted attention or that kind of thing?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of, at least. Some people have added me because of the group, so they've added me on Facebook. I don't know if they're from special branch or anything. Maybe they are, but I don't know. So, yeah.
Okay. You wanna share a little bit about the response? Yeah, has been quite.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. Well, at least I felt so. We went up to 1,000 members in about 4 days, and I think it was riding on the whole momentum of the by-election. And now that the by-election is over, I think we've sort of stabilized around 1,200 members. Yeah.
And do you think that people will just naturally leave after this, or do you think they will expect more from you now that you've offered the first picture? Do you think you did actually try to offer a second picture?
I've submitted around 10 pictures actually, but what's interesting is that or at least what I was hoping for is that people would also contribute and get excited about this whole idea, and they did. And a lot of the submissions were really fantastic. I thought the amount of time they put in was
there was some really fantastic ones.
Yeah.
What were some that you really liked?
I liked the Last Supper one because it seemed the sheer effort to get that done. But there were some really simple ones that were also quite funny, like Kamal kissing Datuk Zaid's hands.
Right. You mean Kamalanathan?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that his full name? Oh, okay. Yeah, and the Hulk one.
Yeah. I think I really liked. Which one did I really like? I know there was one that was a Thundercats one. That was an early one, and then there was Zaid holding a smaller Zaid, holding a smaller Zaid, holding a smaller Zaid. Yeah. Has there been any problems dealing with, because you were the creator of the site? Yeah. Has there been any problems related to censorship?
Yes. There were certain commenters who did suggest that admins should review and censor pictures that we found to be inappropriate. But our response was basically we hope that the whole group would be self-moderating lah. So we didn't want to impose our standards.
What standard of inappropriateness were they?
They were referring to pictures that had references of sex toys. I know stuff. I guess it offends some people. So, but so far, to my knowledge, Datuk Zaid has not objected. So,
Yeah. In fact, I managed to speak with somebody very close to Datuk Zaid and who had shown him the site, and he said he has no idea what's going on. How do you feel about that? That he himself has no idea.
He doesn't. You mean he doesn't understand it, or
he doesn't understand the concept?
Well, that's okay. It's okay that he doesn't understand it. That's all I can say.
Right. And what do you think will happen next? I mean, yes, of course. What happened, of course, was Ronnie sent a message out on Facebook to say that he is relinquishing his position as the admin, and a friend would be stepping in to help moderate, right? And I had mistakenly taken his message at face value, because he said,
yeah, I think you owe everyone an apology for spreading misinformation.
Yeah, I stand by. I apologize, because on Twitter what I said was apparently the administrator of What Would Zaid Hold received an SMS from somebody very close to our Prime Minister. And apparently had forced Ronnie to step down.
Actually, I want to draw a distinction here, because people thought that I was trying to spread misinformation or trying to tell a lie, but my intention was not to be believed. My intention was that people would see through the fact that I was pulling a fast one. But apparently what seemed obvious to me was not obvious to other people, so they actually believed that. And I was just referencing something, was a news piece. So the idea was kind of similar to
which was Joshua
Wong's resignation from NTV7.
Yeah, because of also some kind of political interference.
Yeah.
So you were actually referencing that.
Yeah. So the idea is actually the same as creating these pictures of Zaid with him holding stuff. It was kind of like the same idea of referencing something and making a joke out of it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, on behalf of myself, I apologize.
and yeah, I will. I apologize in not being clear enough. in not being obvious enough.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, and all the best. Yeah, InsyaAllah kita akan nampak lagi banyak macam-macam hold.
Okay.
Popteevee.